I mean, hell, you hit Blinding Lights, and that was
Wait,
number
so are
one
we
on
in
the all-time
pop
list.
or are we in all time?
Pop.
We're in pop.
Oh,
We're
okay.
Arlen?
Come on, Hannah. Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I don't know why I thought of this song. Like,
Wait.
I don't
Kip,
know. Okay,
As
okay.
far as the hint goes, Kip, real quick, can you tell us how recent this top, like, the top 10 are in the pop list?
This is their all-time list that is currently on Billboard's all-time list on their website as we speak.
So from every century is what we're saying.
From since recorded music was documented and
Yes,
tracked and
I love
rated
pop
by
from the
Billboard.
1700s.
Yes, because they
Okay.
totally had pop.
1700s.
So lit back
I
in the
love
day.
listening. Never gonna give you up.
I wanna go. I wanna
Oh,
go.
are you okay?
Pocket
Are
full
you
of
okay?
sunshine.
I got a pocket full of sunshine.
Exactly.
you
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, go to bed. Good night. All right, poopy head. Here, Hannah, play with this.
Oh my god.
Pocket Full of
There's some on my desk.
Sunshine is not on the list.
Fuck them.
Canny?
Wait,
It's my turn again?
what about me?
Yep.
What about Hades? Is he not black?
Oh, Hades.
What about
yeah,
me? What
shit.
the
I didn't
fuck?
even- Honestly, I just looked up and I saw your name. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Not
I
Canny.
got
Hades.
you, Hades.
Kip is saying his own name, guys.
I've been
He's
looking
going
at my
crazy.
phone more than I'm looking up at the Discord list, and I have it up on my top monitor, so it's like hardest to see. I'm sorry.
All good. All good. Can you stop scratching your butt, kid? I'm trying to clean your butt.
Damn it. Come on,
Ew,
iPad.
stinky, stinky,
Okay.
stinky, stinky.
I'm gonna say shit.
Liana, I need clothes for baby, please.
I wanna dance with
Please?
somebody. Whitney Houston?
Oh, good song. Is that considered pop though, or is it considered R&B?
It's considered
Oh.
R&B, so it's not on the
What?
top list.
Whatever. I don't.
Come here, Hannah.
How is that considered R&B?
Can you stop jumping off the thing, please?
Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean by Michael
That's a
Jackson
good
is
one.
not in the top 10.
What the
What? This is getting harder. Cause
I got a good one.
Here's the thing, because I can start giving you hints in the form of artists, because we're talking songs. So
yes,
after
fine.
we complete this rotation, I'm going to start giving away hints in terms of the artists to help kind of guide you.
Sounds good to me.
Frosty.
Viva La Vida.
Coldplay?
Coldplay.
Living La Vida by Coldplay.
Yep.
Just make sure I didn't miss it.
Also, the one by Enrique Iglesias, I believe, is considered Latin.
It is. And it is not
not
in the
there.
top 20. It could be further down, but I'm not even going to bother looking and wasting time. So it's not in the top 10. I can say that much.
Okay. I'll be right back. My cat is crying for me.
Feed the cat.
Hey, buddy.
I want to go with oh, I'm trying to think pop. That's not considered pop. What about Bye Bye Bye?
Bye Bye, I did see on the list earlier. It is way down in the 80s.
No, are you serious?
I'm serious. It's way
That's
down there.
actually crazy. What old people are keeping their music alive?
Because us 90s kids were crazy about them when they were out and they were like the thing.
Somebody think of the Spice Girls, quick.
Bruh. Why did you think of that, Z?
King, to you.
Why didn't you think of that?
No, derp.
Thriller by Michael Jackson. Yeah, I don't know. I love pop music, man.
It is not in the top 10. Arlen.
Yep. Fuck it.
That's not
Baby
a
by
song.
Justin Bieber.
That's R&B
Please,
more
please
than
don't
it's
let
pop.
that be there.
That's
He's like,
R&B?
please, don't let it be there.
No, it's not. He is
Please.
pop.
It's not R&B. It is pop.
Please don't be there. Please don't be there.
But it is not in the top 80.
I was taking a shot.
And it is not in the top 100.
Yeah.
Alright,
what do you-
I'm going
Fair
to
enough.
say Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh,
Iris by the
I
Goo Goo
think that's
Dolls.
considered pop.
That's
Ladies and
rough.
gentlemen, we have officially broke through
What?
the top 10.
What?
Iris comes in by the Goo Goo Dolls
That's
fuck?
crazy.
at
Good.
number 8.
In my mind, that is rock. What the fuck, Goo Goo Dolls?
That is rock, right? I'm not crazy. Somebody else thinks it's rock. though?
Goo Goo Dolls are generally a rock,
Apparently, it's pop
group,
rock. So.
but they are pump rock.
Mm.
Yes. Thank you, Dave.
I'm
Seeing Dave's.
stabbing the air.
This is exactly what Dave just put in my chat when he's resubbed for 35 months. Oh, how lovely. Another top 10 list to trigger our untapped rage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
if it's like that.
It's going about that well.
Okay, I think. Okay. I'm cooking.
All right,
I'm
hold
cooking,
on.
baby. I'm
Hey,
cooking.
Haggis is cooking.
Yeah, wait a minute.
cooking.
We've completed a rotation, so I will officially give you.
Yeah, now
will-
you're. Yeah.
I will officially give you an artist in the top 10. We'll start from the
You
top of
didn't
the
know.
list. We'll start from the top of the list and work our way down. Real McCoy,
Who the fuck is that?
Canny.
And not a clue who that is.
Fuck.
It is number 1 overall on the list is by Real McCoy.
Fake news.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't know
nothing.
who the fuck that is. All right. Sure.
You know what? I just realized, Arlen.
What, Kip? What?
I'm basically
don't-
saying you
don't
listen
do
to
it
these
again.
songs a lot.
You
I
did
No.
guarantee
this
you.
last
No.
time.
Don't do it again.
No.
But
Okay.
give me the deeds.
What? Kip?
No. We're trying this. This is a total crapshoot that we're doing this right now.
Oh,
We're doing this.
what did you fucking
Oh
What?
gosh.
We tried this shit the other night. I don't know if it'll work now, but as Canny said earlier, fuck it, we ball.
What?
I'm gonna
what,
warn you
what-
up front. I'm gonna call in the music bot and I'm gonna have it play the song.
Oh.
Oh.
It will not show, the bot will
Oh.
not tell you anything unless you go to the bot commands channel. Arlen, stay out of it. You have
What
admin
if?
for-
What
all
if?
you
She's a
bots,
cheater?
stay out of it. You all have
I'm a cheater.
administrative access. You could go
I'm
in
not-
there.
I have
Don't
that channel
cheat.
muted, honestly.
Okay.
Good.
Are you
I
gonna
do-
like play
I
it
do
for like
too.
10 seconds and then pause it, or what's the deal?
I'm just warning you up front before I do it because the volume is going to be absurdly high if you've not adjusted the bot before. So when you see it appear in your voice channel in Discord, you might want to bring it down to about 25%. Otherwise, it's going to be absurdly loud. So just be
Define
warned.
absurdly.
I'll
Can
play
you
it.
like start it but pause it real quick so we can lower it if we haven't?
Yeah.
I can try, but it's reactioning on when the bot joins the channel, and I
Okay.
might not
Ask
catch
her.
it quick enough.
Destroy my
So-
ears.
I'll try. I'll give you that.
I'm just gonna deafen.
Did it's
Yep.
still not working? Damn it! We tried.
All right, full send it.
Okay, my turn.
Pretty sure it's my turn.
It's not.
Wait,
no, it's
wait,
not
wait,
your turn,
wait,
Hades.
what?
It's
I
Kenny's
know,
turn.
I
Kenny
am
didn't even get a chance to
Jesus.
guess.
What about Respect by Aretha Franklin?
Back by Aretha Franklin is
Ooh.
not in the top 10.
That's a good one.
Where the fuck is Real McCoy?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who
I
are
am
you?
putting. By the way, I am putting up on my stream. I am putting the artists.
I saw that, yeah.
When I give them out, so that way, if you want a hint, and every round, I'm going to add another artist to the list. So
Okay.
you can guess something else, or you can go based off the artist I'm giving.
Who's next?
Would be who starts with F?
Whoever's
It
after
would go
Canny.
to whoever's after
Frosty.
Canny, which is Frosty.
Frosty.
I'm stuck between two.
Okay.
Capital City Safe and Sound.
That's a good
Oh.
one.
That is a
That was
good one.
popular for a long time.
I love that song. Please tell me it's something.
Who can lift you up? I can show you what you
There's a
want.
lot of
not-
beeping.
Put you where you
It's
want
not in the top
to.
10.
All right, cool. Cry myself to sleep. Got it.
Cry yourself to sleep. Yeah.
It's Billboard Top 100, Dave. I'm literally pulling it from their website,
That's crazy.
Which we cannot look at.
Crazy.
which the honor system says they're not looking.
Oh, I got the next one. Time to wait.
Ooh, I have one.
Well, it's your turn, so now would be the appropriate time.
Oh, it is my turn. I'm so sorry. Just the way you are, Bruno Mars.
That's a good
Just
one.
Just the way you are by Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is on the top 100. He is not in the top 10.
Oh.
That's not his top song by any means.
Wait. Oh, I have a playlist for this. Hold on. Where's my playlist at? Hold on. Come here, Spotify.
Yeah, use your resources.
Use our resources.
Where's it? Where's the
Wow.
night?
All right.
Pop.
King.
Where's my pop playlist? Oh my god.
I'm already lost, so I'm gonna go with Bowling for Soup's 1985.
Oh, that's a good one
Oh,
all the time.
that's a
What
good
a
one.
banger.
There it is. Okay.
There was Josie. Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
these
da.
are pop songs?
Apparently.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, hang on. How?
Bro,
old
what?
is everyone? Like, is everyone here also double my age?
Yes.
Probably.
No.
Okay.
How old are you? Well, don't answer
No.
that. Don't
I'm
answer that. Don't
19.
answer
No,
that.
don't
Don't
answer that. Please don't get us
No,
doxxed.
do not, yeah, no. I asked before I thought
You
about it.
immediately caught yourself. Thank you.
I'm 83.
Well, 104.
Alright.
Clearly.
Kenny's actually a vampire.
That means
What the-
that means Kip's ancient. If I'm 104.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Wow.
Arlen.
Oh my god. Is it already back to me? Holy fuck.
It is back to you.
Okay, ready? I'm going with Toxic, Britney Spears.
Ooh.
Toxic Britney Spears. I would have thought Britney would be higher on this list in general, but she's not in the top. She is not in the top 50. She's not in the top 60. Found
Okay.
Lose Yourself by Bieber down in the 60s.
Oh, fuck Bieber at this point.
Yeah, we don't like that guy. Fuck that
Boom
guy.
Boom Pow by the Black Eyed Peas at 82.
Boom, boom.
Actually, wild.
Man, I gotta take that one off my list.
Damn.
On Bended Knee by Boys to Men, and at number 100, Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Okay.
So with that, Hades, the last one of the round before I give the next hint.
Okay. Hear me out. I'm looking through my playlist here that I have like a huge list of like,
Okay.
pop songs. Smooth by Santana. Well, Santana and Rob Thomas. I'm sorry if I have to be like
Son of
specific.
a bitch. If you pulled up the Billboard 100 to find that, that is number 2, Smooth by Santana.
Bullshit.
That's a good song. Love Rob
Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas.
Damn. Okay.
I literally was in the process
Job,
of typing
Hades.
out Santana featuring Rob Thomas as the hint. And I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I'm ticking the next one. That is classified
Well, okay,
as
so
a
to
pop
help everybody
song.
out,
I'm
to
sorry,
help-
Dave.
Yeah, to help everybody out.
It's not by
Um,
today's metrics of what pop is, but that is what pop was. my
Exactly.
friend. I'm
So
sorry.
that's how I got like Iris and the Google. They're not necessarily they do pop songs, but they're not a pop group. So I'm kind of broadening out from just the
You gotta
main
remember, there's a lot
genre
of artists
pop.
out there that do songs that aren't in their genre that actually were one-hit wonders in the genre they did, but honestly were not known as those kinds of artists.
That's
So
why
our
I-
next hint is going to be number 3, and I would be very surprised if Canny doesn't know this one. It is performed by Lifehouse.
Oh, that's easy. By a
Go!
moment.
Oh, give it to me!
Cute,
Give it to me!
Dad.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
That is
Ah!
hanging by a
Ah!
moment.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Good one, Kenny.
I was
I
obsessed with that
You're
song for a very
all
That's
long
mean,
so
time.
good.
like I said, once it was out there, there was no way I knew Kenny was gonna get that one wrong. I was
I
like,
do think I know the first one though,
Oh.
so I'll wait
She
till
googled it.
She knows the
third.
third. She knows the first one.
Honestly, I'm sitting here playing Disney.
well,
Oh
here
my.
we go. Here we keep going, Frosty.
Fireflies by can't remember their name.
Owl City.
Owl
City.
City.
Owl City. Thank you.
Could not believe their
Let
eyes.
me see here.
On the left of the wall.
And they are not here. Not in
Okay,
the
I
top.
have been
Damn.
striking out. Got it. I have struck out.
2010s is just not the fucking year.
Like, you gotta remember all
2010s and
time.
above is not the year.
Pop,
Well,
Pop,
time.
well,
Well, I
Pop's
was
golden
originally gonna go with a
age-
different one.
Pop's golden age was the 90s and 2000s. I'm sorry to say, like the 2010s and beyond, pop was no longer really where most of that genre went. It mostly went to R&B. So
I got one last one that is a
Whatever.
fucking Hail Mary. I gotta wait.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. Yeah, Z.
Oh, I was gonna go with freaking pop, dude. If it is Britney in the top 10?
She is not.
You said she is.
She is
No.
not. No.
Oh, she's not. Oh, fuck.
I actually said this earlier. She's not even in the top 60.
Oh God.
It's very
Okay.
sad.
What about what's that one song by ABBA? Give me a man. That one.
I think it's called Man After Midnight? Question mark.
Yeah. Gimme. It's literally called Gimme.
Or is it called? Oh, fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Gimme is not on the top list. I'm
Watch
going
out,
with
Sky.
That was so good though.
40. I'm through 40 and I don't see it, so I'm stopping.
Rotate. I'm gonna fake here.
She's gonna
okay.
fake hair.
She's faking. She's faking.
I'm gonna go with the only thing I can do in where I have a disadvantage, and I'm gonna try and metagame. You didn't say ABBA wasn't in the top 40. You said Gimme wasn't. I'm gonna go with Dancing Queen.
Ooh, good one.
Fair.
Ooh,
good.
okay.
On CT,
Okay.
guys. Mid stair.
Dancing Queen is. I'm honestly gonna look
Fair.
through the whole list. It's not in the top list, but I'm gonna keep looking just to kind of give you a perspective.
Who was that? Was that
Come back
Frosty
eight,
or
come
was
back eight.
that working?
Oh fuck. Never mind.
That
We're
was
coming.
working.
Dancing Queen is not in the top 100.
Right on my body.
Which is to me
Fine.
wild.
Go ahead and
Considering
plant.
its historical relevance. Arlen.
Mark it.
We're gonna go with Somebody to Love by Queen.
God, Queen doesn't have any actual representation in the top
What?
40.
Well,
May
okay,
I
it's
ask
pop.
if
Pop.
Journey
Pop.
is in the top
serious?
10?
They got royally
I think they're
when it came to the
considered
top
like
40. I think they're considered rock contemporary or
Yeah.
rock in
Yeah,
general.
but some of it has pop.
Hades.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb again. Dirt mentioned a song in your chat. Hold on, let me find it. How You Remind Me,
Oh.
Nickelback.
ooh, this
Crazy.
is how I thought they were considered rock though.
That song is
What's-
considered a pop rock song. It is on the
Oh.
pop top 100. It is coming in
Oh?
at number 5.
No,
Wow.
Dirt, my
Wow.
boy, my boy, Dirt.
I'm pulling
let's
up my
go.
Spotify. I'm pulling up my
Let's go.
Spotify. I'm
Dirt,
done.
my boy.
This is
I'm
Oh, I do, sorry.
done.
what I really am.
Fuck, I got the next one.
80s
Trust.
killing it. But before we get there, you'll get your next hint. Because
I got a
with
message
that
in
being
this
said,
chat.
the only one in
Fine.
the top 5 we have not given a hint on is number 4. Number
I think
4
Kenny's probably gonna get it. So
is by Timbaland featuring One Republic.
Oh, I know that one too, but I think the first one is Another Night.
Yeah.
Number one is Another Night by Real McCoy.
Oh yeah.
What the heck is Real McCoy?
he sang Another Night. You don't know him?
No.
Yeah, he's the greatest of all time.
Come on now,
Apparently.
number one.
Well, according to this list,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Well, it's not my turn. I'm gonna use Restore. Be back.
Oh, you don't want it anymore? You're good.
Frosty's turn, I think.
I
I feel like Frosty would know this
Oh.
one.
I don't.
Oh, come on, it's simple.
You know, I'm gonna go with more of a
Scubby?
meme. Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
Come on. Come on.
As a band, Mace, yes. The song, though, is not classified as technically post-grunge.
I got fucked.
And your fire truck.
Unfortunate.
And if Z is trying to talk or say anything, I have her turned down because I was just getting too much feedback from her stream.
I'm
so I
sorry.
have
I'm
her
trying
turned
to
down.
She's
figure out,
talking
like-
in game.
Yeah, I know she is, but it's overriding to the point where I can't hear other people talking. So that's why I'm just saying I turned her down.
Okay.
Never Gonna Give You Up, not in the top 100. Next would be to
Now it's your turn, Z.
now it is to Z.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like stuff from like the 80s, 90s, 70s. Oh, what about? I don't even know if this counts, but what about Sweet Caroline?
Sweet
I bet it's considered country.
So
So
good.
good, so good, so good.
Oh, my brain just fucking grew a fold. I got an idea.
Timberland featuring One
It is. It
Public?
is not. It is not on the top 100. To
Not okay.
Working.
King.
Gave them. Oh wait,
Some-
yes I do.
Somebody said Spice Girls earlier,
I did.
so fuck it, we ball. Wannabe?
I want to see. I want to say I saw the title in the top 100. It is not in the top 10, but I'm just gonna.
Damn.
For shits and giggles, I'm gonna go down the list.
Hopefully that helped.
I will be accepting my pity points.
You'll
Shits
take
and
you'll take the
gigs.
fact that you hit something on the board. Yeah, it is in the top 100. It is nowhere close to the top 10.
Okay, ready for my brilliant answer?
Bring it.
Insecurate you.
I'm just gonna give up if it's The Reason by Hoobastank.
That's actually not a bad guess, considering the line of thinking of where most of these bands and the remaining
Yeah.
are. It's not them. It's not that
That's
one.
why
It's probably one of my favorite songs from that time because it was one of my favorite songs in high school when I heard it. But no, it is not in the top 10. Hades.
I give up.
Your hint for number 4, Timberland featured One Republic. The only song I actually remember them collabing on, that was like super popular, was Apologize.
It is Apologize.
Nice.
I don't
I
know
was
of any other
thinking, like,
song that
freaking
they've
Secrets
collabed
by
on.
One Republic.
Just for the sake of giving other people a chance here with the hints, because the last two that I've given, Kenny has kind of gotten the benefit of a cherry pick easy.
Right.
Now what the fuck?
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna give you the remaining artists for the top 10, and that
Okay.
way Canny may name one of them, but you guys will at least have an opportunity at one of the others. So, number 6 is by a little band called Three Doors Down.
Fucking
Ooh.
course.
They had a lot of songs
know.
actually.
That's why I
Fucking
said
pissed.
immediately once you said what you said, Arlen, I'm like, oh, you're gonna hate
Yeah.
yourself once you hear that part.
Yeah.
Number 7 is by
Unspiked.
a little group called No Doubt.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's all 90s and early 2000s.
Like I said, that was their golden
Which is
age.
insane.
Ah.
Number 9 is by the Chainsmokers,
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh!
featuring Halsey.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
know, I
easy.
know, I
That
know,
makes
I
that
know,
one
I
easy.
know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Okay,
Yeah.
who's next?
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish.
That's what she said.
Damn.
Anyways.
Giggity.
Have
Number
we called
10
them a pop
is
artist?
by,
They have pop rock.
by Donna Lewis.
Dave?
Donna Lewis.
They have pop rock
So,
songs, Dave.
Canny, they were a pop artist in the 90s, Dave. Sorry to tell you that. They were considered pop rock.
Yep.
Pop rock and rock contemporary is how they were classified. I know
So-
because I listened to them.
The Three Doors
Um,
Down one is gonna be Here Without Me.
Here without me or here without you? I'm here without you, baby.
I think
You
Kenny
asked her and
has
then
a
gave
list
it
pulled
to
up.
her? What?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Whatever,
She went,
Kip.
she went quiet at that point. It was pretty obvious
Whatever,
she knew the
Kip.
song.
Yeah, everyone does.
Everyone knows the song. I mean, that was the one song that popped out of my eyes. And I'm like, wow, that's in the top 10.
I was either thinking that one or Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
Kryptonite is actually at number 22. So,
Oh wow.
That's
yeah.
fucking fair.
Not exactly a stretch. Frosty.
Huh?
Your turn.
Alright. Number 7 is by No Doubt. Number 9 is by the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey, and
Chainsmokers.
number 10
yeah.
is by Donna Lewis.
Go down.
Closer.
Closer for number for the
Number 9.
Chainsmokers and Halsey. Yep.
Yes. Oh, thank fuck! I finally got one.
Hmm.
Z.
I'm trying to think of No Doubt. And I'm like, but that's not TLC. Could it by any chance be No Diggity?
It is not No Diggity.
That's crazy.
No Diggity's by Backstreet.
Isn't that by Black? Yeah, Blackstreet.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's not by No Doubt.
Yeah, that's Blackstreet. Blackstreet and Teddy, the original Rump Checkers.
I like the way you work it.
No Diggity.
King.
Tree.
Get up.
Yell at me if you want. I have no idea who these last two are, so I'm gonna say Bowling for Soup's 1985.
Okay.
Crazy, okay.
Bad.
Good guess. I love that guess, dude. I really do.
It's a
I'll go through the top
I
100 just for the sake of it. 1985.
Watch it be 85th.
That would be wild, wouldn't it? But number 85 is Stitches by Shawn Mendes.
Oh.
Number
Yeah,
73.
fuck Sean.
Number 73, In the End by Linkin Park.
Bruh. No, that's a bruh.
Bent by Matchbox 20 at number 55. A little song called The Reason by Hoobastank at 52.
Of course. I'm just gonna kill it.
Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars at number 38.
You put
Low
Linkin Park in
by-
there? Dave, we don't ask anymore.
Low by Flo Rida featuring T-Pain. They
That's
were
a moment,
considered
like,
rock
low,
contemporary,
low,
and they
low.
did flirt with the pop side of things. Moves
Yeah.
Like Jagger
Bottom trees.
with Maroon 5 featuring Christina Aguilera at number 31.
I was thinking Maroon 5 too.
Britney
Yeah.
officially has her highest mark on the list at number 25. Take a wild stab at what song you think that is.
Oops, I did it again.
Besides that one, because that one is not in the top 25.
No.
Does it
Of
project
course.
What
have
was the other
3
one I was
dots?
thinking of?
It starts with 3 dots.
Weird.
Like, yeah, I think I
Huh.
know that.
Alright. So whose turn is it now?
Something baby one more time, something like that.
Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney.
That's number 25.
Crazy. Okay.
Number-
Anyways,
number-
Listen, no doubt.
can I?
The
Can
honor
I?
is yours.
I'm going to be pissed because it's between 2 songs for me right now. I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. Don't Speak.
Don't Speak is number 7 by no doubt.
Don't
Ooh, it was
Speak.
either that or Just a
Nice.
Girl.
I know
So
just what to say.
now what you thinking?
For the record, you're all getting BRT tickets. Canny obviously ran. Well, Canny and Hades kind of ran away with the list here. Hades taking the majority.
Right?
But unless Canny ends up getting the last one here, in which case then we have a tie, which is going to be wild. So yeah, Hades, you might not want to let that happen. Speaking of which,
Well,
Hades, it's your turn.
Well, okay, so
Last
If
one
it-
is by
it-
Donna Lewis.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's the one I'm thinking about, my mom had a song on not a song, she had a CD by Donna Lewis. Trying to think of the song titles of
You better get this. 'Cause I know exactly what it is.
Well, it's because you have
Canny's
the
like, "I
yeah,
got
it's because
you."
Candy has a list pulled up.
I
How
don't
else
have
did
the
she
list pulled up
how else did she get them back to back to back?
because I listen to
Because
Donna Lewis
she's-
all the fucking time.
Because she's
Uh-huh. So how would you
She's-
know which one specifically?
because she was old enough to live during the
Okay.
generation that still was playing
All
it,
right,
dumbass.
listen, Kip. Listen.
Whatever. Anyways, I
I'm
love
not
you always
saying she's
forever.
old. I'm saying
Who
she
the
was
heck is
old
Donna
enough to
Lewis?
remember listening to it.
You don't know Donna Lewis.
I
I
just
don't
said
know,
it,
Matthew,
Kip.
calling
No?
her old.
I'm thinking of Leona Lewis, the girl that sings Bleeding Love. That's who I was thinking of.
What was it? What'd you say,
Bleeding
Hades?
Love?
I love you always
don't
and
even know if I
forever,
know that
or
one.
I
Keep
love
I
you
Love
always
You
forever.
Always and Forever by Donna Lewis is number 10.
Yes, thank you.
Congrats, Hades.
And that's how you know these guys are old as crap. I'm just kidding.
If
I'm
everybody
kidding.
wants to rule the world. on
I'm
there,
glad I got one.
See, you are not that much younger than us by that much. I'm just
I also
saying.
grew up in a very conservative household where like secular
What?
music wasn't a thing. So you know.
That's very fair.
That's fair, but I'm also calling it out here. 2 of these musical groups were not exactly known as secular at the time they were releasing music.
Could I ask for a request to see if a song's on the list?
Of course.
Is Everybody Wants to Rule the World on there?
Such a good song.
Yes, it is.
Main.
Nope, there be.
No. I saw Dave's chat.
Yeah, you saw that.
And Dave's. I saw Dave put it. It's funny. Funny.
Guys, that's it for
Aw.
me for the top
Everybody
10, I
Wants
guess.
to Rule the World is not in the top 100.
All right, I give up. I got nothing.
What do you mean you got nothing?
What do you mean you got nothing? Yeah.
I got one. I got one. I got one.
Yeah, you got one.
I got one.
So everybody's getting tickets on this one.
You're
Hades
getting
will get
tickets.
the win
getting
for the
tickets.
tickets. on the
Because
win.
hot damn. Holy shit. Canny, holy shit.
Welcome to your
That's not I get to
life.
deal with because it's gonna be going till tomorrow night.
I'm pretty sure that
This
what we
is
are,
Wendy's
we're just
fuck.
subjected to could be considered torture in like 7 countries.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the music one.
Oh, working can relate to that. The rain that we're getting right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I've got one other list of video game, which might actually be easier because at least we know the list is refined down to shit we know.
Okay.
Is that one a good one we can end on? We'll call it on that one.
Fuck it.
Top 10 most overrated video games of all bleeping time. List is as of
Oh my
early
god.
2024. So this is going to include even recent
Oh,
titles.
Overrated?
Okay. All
Most
right. Now we're talking
overrated
my
by
speed.
by popular demand. So based on popular, vote. So
And when was the list again?
it was released in February of 2024.
Recent.
2024. Okay.
So this year.
A few months ago. Gotcha.
I mean, half a year ago at this point.
And no.
Yeah, because it is the seventh month of the year.
That's
February
only
was
5
the
months.
second. It
Taylor
depends on
Swift.
where
I
in the
don't
month
freaking
you're
know, bro.
talking, but
Taylor
yes, it is
Swift.
Whatever,
better.
Kip.
5 is
If it
one
was-
off of 6. Pretty sure that's close to half.
Good night, guys. I'm going to my channel, Valerie.
All right.
Okay.
You have a good night.
Take care.
Good night. Fucking A. I don't even know overrated.
Based
I've
on
been just
personal,
drawing
based
and
on
listening, and it's the most
if
interesting
you
thing
think
ever.
about, and Arlen, I'll even give you the softball here of the idea. When someone talks about a specific video game and you hear about people going and glowing over it, name a title that absolutely everyone else seems to love that you're just like, I could care less.
Call of Duty.
I mean, I was.
That's a good guess. What is another one? Think of 12-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old kids. What video game do they all love?
Fortnite.
That's another guess. There's a lot of different guesses where different age brackets are going to think a certain game is popular. And the rest of them are going to be like, you're crazy as fuck. So I hate to
Okay.
say it. A lot of games we play on this channel and all of our subsequent channels are on this list.
Oh,
Because
great. Goody, goody.
remember,
Yeah, well-
it's against the greater public. So it's not
Taste is
just our
subjective.
generation it is. It's a subjective list. But it's not by IGN for the sake of it.
Okay.
And it is done by a major production company for video gaming. So I can vouch for the fact that it's a legitimate list, but it's not.
Hades won the last one, right?
Hades did win the last one.
Okay.
But
I didn't know if we were going like in order based off Hades first, you know.
that would be consistent with what we've done.
Gotcha.
So Hades.
Dave is
you're
in
up.
the waiting room. What do I do about that? Do I
Dave,
drag him in here?
Dave,
See
if
you,
your
Dave.
mic is going to be loud as hell.
He's muted.
Yeah, he muted himself. Because I didn't mute him.
I'm gonna take him as a tag-in, and I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, it was a pleasure playing with y'all. Thank you for having me. Okay,
No,
for
you're
tagging
good,
me in,
Frosty.
bro.
Fair enough.
Have a wonderful night, everyone. It was a
Have
pleasure
a good
playing.
night, Frosty.
Okay,
You too,
how's
Frosty.
this?
Good meeting you.
Holy shit,
It's
you
okay,
weren't
huh?
kidding.
Here, hold on. Let me bring you down.
Hi.
Try
I
again.
think I
turned
just
him
heard-
down.
Oh, okay, yeah, he left. Dave, go ahead and say something. Just say test or whatever, just so that way I can gauge your volume.
No, say something.
Testing, testing.
There we go. I got you down low enough that it's not going to be overwhelming then. Okay.
Okay.
Hades, number 1 on the list.
Top 10 most overrated games. Is that what this is? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
As of this year.
As of February.
As of February of this year.
Say Overwatch.
Overwatch comes in at number 9.
Let's go.
Who did we gain?
Among Us.
Oh,
That's what
and
you
it's
gained.
just Maze.
Just Mace.
It's just me.
Are you
You know.
participating? Are you participating? Or
I can, if you'd
If
have
you-
me.
if you want to, I don't see any reason
Sure.
why not, unless anyone else has anything to say.
No, kick him out.
Get
Fuck him.
out of here!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you meant to say.
Get over here! Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get over
Yeah.
here on your knees.
That would
Kenny,
have been polite, but
No,
I wanted you to
Hades.
stay.
Kenny, to you. Kenny?
Oh, I was muted. I'm gonna say what Hades said. 'Cause I think you forgot he said it, but I'm gonna say Call of Duty.
Call of Duty comes in at number 3. And next up being Mace.
Mace is muted.
Ace, you're muted.
Oh, my bad.
Are
I
you-
was coughing.
Are you
Yeah.
playing another game right now?
No, I was coughing and I forgot to
Okay.
unmute.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No
say League of
coughing allowed.
Legends.
League of Legends. LOL.
I mean, of course I'm playing another game, but
LOL is at number 11 overall.
crazy.
Just on the outside looking in. Very close though. Dave.
Okay, my guess is Minecraft.
Minecraft is number 4 on the list. King.
I think somebody said this one too. I'll say Fortnite.
Fortnite is something I used as an example, and it is a very good example because it is number 1 on the overall list. Arlen. I'll give you a big softball here. One of these answers is actually 2 answers. It's a tie. I will tell you right now. I will give you both answers if you can name them. But I'll tell you right now, you've played these games on your stream. If you name the 2 correctly without getting one of them wrong, I'll give you them both.
Now I gotta think of what?
Don't overthink it.
I'm an overthinker.
That's why I'm telling you, just don't overthink it.
I'm
What are
going
the
to
first 2
continue to
games that
overthink
What are the
now.
first 2 games you think of that you play on the regular that are on stream?
That
One
I
of
play
them
on
should
the
be like
regular?
one of them should just slap you in the face is the most obvious game that I think most
Okay,
of us are.
fine. Okay, fine. Valorant.
Valorant is one of them. What's the other one?
You
The
got this,
only other
Arlen?
game I've been playing is Wind Waker, so
Bingo bango.
No Shot is actually Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm. It's actually under the brand naming, so it's Zelda, but yes. They're tied for number 10.
Why are they? Okay.
I wonder why people would consider The Legend of Zelda overrated.
Specifically, which Zelda?
Well, it's
doesn't say,
saying
I
the
guess.
Probably just the
franchise.
whole genre, yeah.
It's the whole
Yeah.
genre and franchise. There's only one where they get specific to the title. And it's probably the most overhyped game going into 2024, so you guys should have no problem eventually naming it. But that being said,
Oh.
Hades to you.
Going off the games we have here, let's say Roblox.
Roblox is number 13.
Darn.
Canny.
I'm gonna go with. God, this is hard.
Think February. Think February. What
Ooh.
game came out that was all the craze around
Helldivers.
that? Well, Helldivers wasn't out yet, I don't believe,
Was it?
but it is not on this list.
Dang. I don't remember when Helldivers came out.
I'll give you the fair shake here and say it wasn't out yet. So if knowing that knowledge,
Diablo.
Diablo is not in that list.
Dang.
Mace.
I'm gonna say Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA. GTA is not in the top 10. It is in the top teens, though. It is at number
Crazy.
14. It's lived up to its hype, unfortunately, so you can't really call it overhyped.
That's
Well,
over. Just because it's overhyped
brother-
doesn't mean it's overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated. It's the whole nature of it. But they've actually created so much DLC for that. Can you really call it overrated?
Over monetized for sure.
Oh, absolutely. But unfortunately, not
Well,
enough that puts
everything's
them in
been
the top 10.
monetized at this point.
To you, Dave.
And again, I'm spending like $80 skins right now.
Dave, your turn.
My choice is Hades. I'm not sorry. Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight is at number 12.
Okay.
I haven't played DVD in a long time, so you're not hurting my feelings there.
King.
I'll. I don't even think it would be. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll try it. Apex.
Apex is at number 11.
Fuck.
Hey.
You know,
We're hitting everything on the outside. Can't break the door to get what's in. Arlen.
I'm gonna go with Pal World.
Power World is not on this list.
Oh shit.
I think it may have came out after February. Did it? Did it come out in February? Or
I looked it up because I.
thought it
wanted to
was
make
January.
sure. It was
If
January. Yeah.
if it was February or January, then it may have not have been out long enough for people to actually vote on it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's quite possible. I'll give you your first major hint of the list here in terms of giving you some genre hints at the 5 remaining. Of the 5 that now remain on the list, trying to make sure I got my numbers right here. All the remaining games are mainly and primarily designed as console releases. They're on PC for a lot of them, but they are primarily launched with the intention of being a console release. So we kind of hit on all the major onlines, is what that ultimately boils down to. Hades.
Well, that took out a couple for me in a good way.
Here you go.
And you got to remember, this is overhyped of all time, overrated of all time. So you're talking probably the better part of the last 10, 15 years of gaming is primarily the time frame we're looking at here. Not just what's recent. Obviously, those ones are the ones that are going to stick out to a lot of voters. But there are a few standing ones that are long-term that have left a lasting impression.
I would say I hate to do this to one of my favorite franchises, but Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed is number 5.
Which one?
It's the franchise.
Okay.
Dang. They just said the whole thing.
Well, if we were sitting here trying to name down individual titles, we could name down multiple titles of the same franchise. But
Fair.
for the sake of
The top
ironing it
10
down,
would be dominated by COD.
I mean, COD would dominate this top 10, and we wouldn't see anything else. So,
That's also
Yeah.
fair.
for the sake of trying to iron it down, that's why they list it down to franchise. There is one that they list down by the actual individual number or release of the game. But it was also very recently released. So that is a big hint in its own right. But otherwise, everything else is going by franchise.
Oh, What about? I don't know. What's a recent game? Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate is a good guess, and my guess is because it wasn't out probably long enough yet for them to actually be considered overrated. It has not yet.
If you played
At
the
this
game, you would
time,
know it's not.
it's not, but at the time it was released, it was a little overhyped when it came out, but at this time it was probably still too new that not enough people had played it for it to land on this list.
That's fair.
But it is a solid guess because of the time frame. Mace.
We're gonna stick with the major FPS releases. I'm gonna say Battlefield as a series.
No, all online series, for the most part, are off the list.
Wait, okay.
Battlefield was primarily more of a kind of in the same line as Call of Duty or any of these online FPSs. They were mainly
So
they
the
could
more
be
single
considered for
player
console.
narratively focused. Okay, that's I
Yes,
didn't-
console focused releases on campaigns, not necessarily based on.
Okay, so I misinterpreted your hint. Instructions unclear.
Dave. My struggle there, Mace, is I try not to give away too much when I'm trying to give the hint.
So I suppose I have to go with Super Smash Brothers on this one.
After earlier tonight, you almost have to. But no, it is not on the top 10. King.
Well, I got my next two ready then.
This one might be
And
another
nothing.
pitchforks and torches one, but I'm okay with that. Dark Souls?
Dark Souls
Peaches,
is
welcome
not on the
in.
list.
How you doing tonight? You doing
They're
okay?
perfectly rated
I don't know
games.
if I have any
They're
thoughts in the
well rated
chat,
games for what they did.
but we're gonna go ahead.
Dark
Good.
Souls,
This.
it depends on who you're talking to. A lot of the younger generation probably had a few bones to pick. The
You
older
playing some
generation
Destiny?
that
How's
really
Destiny
took to it
treating you?
thought it was perfectly challenging because they wanted a challenge. They wanted something that was hard because otherwise it wouldn't be worth doing. So, kind of depends on who you ask. Arlen.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain, a lot of heavy winds. But other than that, nothing much really. How about you? Y'all doing okay?
Shot in the dark. I'm going with The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, number 8. Good guess.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, now I'm getting a pitchfork.
I'm sorry.
Last of Us Part 2 is entirely overrated.
1 and 2 both are considered a tie
I
on
was-
this. They actually list out each title
they really?
independently. They are a tie here.
I
which
was
is
wondering because there was,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, just had rain too. That's good. That's
Huh.
good. How did your puppers do though? I know my cat
Don't look
was
now, Arlen, but you and
beside
Hades are
herself
currently
during the
tied
whole
for the
thing.
lead. Speaking of which, Hades.
Oh.
But yeah, how'd your puppers hold up? Sorry, I was talking in chat. I'm gonna go with the Xbox route again. And I hate doing this to another franchise that I love, but Gears of War.
Gears of War, number 16, but not in the top 10.
Damn.
She was fine.
It
We
was
were all
actually a
asleep most of
game
it. That's
pretty
good.
well
That's
respected
good.
in Xbox circles. Unfortunately, the reason why it got mainly named overrated was, I would imagine, mainly
More
because
recent
people,
releases.
well, there haven't been much in the way of recent releases, and the ones that were, I mean, the other downside that they have is that when you're a console exclusive, you're not going to hit the entire audience, and a lot of people are going to have mixed perceptions of the game if they can't play the game.
That's true.
Are you ready for E-Day, Hades?
Oh, bro, you have no idea. Fact that Dom,
Danny.
they did a prequel with Dom. Oh, yes.
What about Five Nights at Freddy's?
Five Nights at Freddy's is on the list, but it is not in the top 10. It is sitting on the outside at number 15.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you guys were okay.
You
I
gotta
was
remember
actually
it's a
at
niche.
work.
It's a niche market that
for
really
some
got
of it.
into the game.
By the time I got home,
Children.
It only recently got popular
it
the
already
last
died down.
few
Okay,
years,
yeah.
but in the
Yeah,
grand
the
scheme
night
of
before,
everybody,
we didn't have a lot.
it was always viewed as
Um,
just a horror
It
genre.
just kind of
flick.
happened during the day,
Like
mostly.
it never.
And then by the time I came home,
It
it
was.
was just.
I mean, it is an
light
indie
rains,
release, is it not?
Not
Officially?
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
originally an indie.
Yeah, it's indie.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's probably the other reason why is
a couple of people I
expectations
know
for it
though
were
were without
already gonna
power.
be
I know
low,
it hit.
and The
You
fact
also
that they
said-
did anything
one of the guys in
remotely
the VC
decent,
where
it's going
right
to be
now he
considered.
lost
It's
power
not
down
being
there
overrated
around
if
Houston.
it's
They got hit
overperforming.
hard.
You also said these
I
are
still-
hard.
primarily
I still get the feeling
console,
we're
right?
gonna see
These
Five
are
Nights at
primarily
Freddy's
console,
golf
yes.
But
someday.
we're
at this
happy to
point,
see that
though.
he's doing okay.
Yeah.
They got power.
My
back
only
relatively
reasoning for
quickly.
calling it overrated is just how a lot of its fans will defend it,
overhype it.
and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
No, I
just
get you
a
there.
jump scare simulator. There's nothing else to it.
Say the same for Panicore, but we enjoy that pretty good.
Panicore is more of a social game, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Even-
let's how much the big skin crawling creature can socialize by sucking your face off.
Yep.
Hey,
Dave,
cool dude.
pretty understanding when you take a wrong turn at the top of the stairs.
Is it me?
Hey.
Yeah, you Dave.
To you, Dave. Sorry,
All right.
I didn't mean to talk over you.
I apologize to my 15-year-old self for this. Kingdom Hearts.
Very well rated, very well appreciated, not overrated according to this list. Not in the top 20 at all.
Really? So all the cash.
So you
grabs
don't
they've
have
done
to hate the
past
15-year-old
10,
self.
15 year- I do have to hate on Square Enix for milking the cow, though. Dry.
They've milked it good, but to their credit, the two original releases were actually quality releases. So they actually lived up to the hype of what they were hyping. Now, after 2, it's a little bit of a different story, but the first 2 for sure, they did a good job with the release.
Yeah, after 2, I was just like, what the fuck is with this story?
Well, at that point, you start having so many hands in the cookie jar because all of a sudden, all these publishers that are allowing you to use their characters want input on how their character is used. And that's when things get messy. King, to you.
How about Pokemon?
Pokemon. It's a very good guess at number 20 overall, but not in the top 10, obviously. And of course, it's hitting Pokemon on the whole as a franchise. So, of course, it's hitting on multiple titles when it's trying to name that. But
If this was guessing 11 through 20, I'd be undefeated.
dude, you guys are nailing everything between 11 and 20 pretty good. Arlen.
Red Dead Redemption 2?
Red Dead Redemption 2 is the single title game with a number tied to it that is listed on here at number 7 because it was very recently released by comparison to a lot of these titles. So yes, they are on the list at number 7.
Trying to think where you said.
It's a very good guess.
So you're saying
There's
that's
one
the
other
only
title.
specific? Okay, never mind.
That is the only one where they specifically name out a title.
All right.
Because I know 2 was the recent or whatever.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 1 actually performed fairly well with very low expectations. So that's why they single out 2.
Because it was very hyped up.
It was very hyped up, and so 2 was going to get blown up to smithereens by the general public. There's only 2 left. We're at the end of a round officially, so I'll kind of bring it back in. Both of these releases were especially originally, as in when they were originally released, both of them were designed as Sony-based releases. That does not mean they stayed necessarily Sony, but at the time of their release, they were generally Sony-based releases. Both current and historical on how you want to view that.
Okay.
Hades.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo is not on the list.
Bullshit.
Canny.
God of War.
God of War is a very good guess being with a Sony brand, but it is not in the top 10.
Dang.
I would almost be angry after the 2018 release because the 2018, the new releases were actually...
Yeah, the remakes were great.
the Norse concept of it, actually, I personally found not to be really that overhyped. I thought it was actually really well received because it was actually really good quality writing.
Yeah, and it's good storytelling.
It was good storytelling, and they actually reinvented the character, I think, largely.
Yeah.
And it really saved the franchise because
God, just
the Greek side, they OP'd him so much to the point where you could make a solid argument for the original God of War release that definitely belonged there. That was Candy's guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or so that'd be
Yeah, that was fine.
I'm gonna say the Marvel's Spider-Man games.
No.
Really?
Oh, how dare you!
Nope. Spider-Man 2 was overrated as fuck.
Damn.
Yuri, if you wanted to throw in your 2 cents for the sake of a bit, DM it to me on Discord. I'll either tell you yay or nay. If you don't want to throw it in chat, don't give away any gimmies to these people. Singing, I was gonna say. All right, that was.
It's Dave's turn.
It is Dave's turn. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I came back to the list here, and I'm like, where was I?
Okay, so sticking with Sony, my guess is Tomb Raider.
It's a very good guess when it comes to a Sony release, but it is and not Tomb Raider. Now, I'm making one clear thing. They were not exclusives. They were just primarily released on Sony as a Sony release.
That does not help.
What that does tell you, though, is that they may have had a PC or may have even had a cross-platform release, but they were released primarily with the focus being on Sony.
Oh, I got ammo for the next one then.
Theory, it is not that answer. It's a good guess, but it is not that answer. I'm going to start naming off studios next, after the next round here.
I don't even know.
We're at King. King, to you.
Oh, it's Kings.
How about Horizon Zero Dawn?
That was actually what Kiri guessed, and it is not Horizon Zero.
Man.
It's a very good guess. Arlen.
Anybody in chat got any ideas? Feel free to type it in chat.
I don't know. I got nothing in my brain anymore.
I will. Hades, do you mind if I do the honors of putting it out there? Because there's a good chance that Arlen may not even know, even if I give her the publishers.
Sure.
Are you okay if I give them now? Just to throw them out there? The 2 developing companies were Bethesda and Square.
Whatever the fuck that is.
With Bethesda, I would say Skyrim.
Skyrim is number 2.
Nice.
Can I take a crack
How did
at
Fallout
the Square-based
survive
one?
that?
The next guess person would be Canny. It's her right to choose. So, made by Square, formerly known as SquareSoft, then became Square Enix. If Z were in here, she'd be jumping up and down.
Is it Final Fantasy?
It is Final Fantasy, specifically Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, the remake specifically, crazy.
Specifically the remake.
I was torn between
That's
that
crazy.
and Kingdom Hearts.
Which
I wouldn't think Skyrim is
of Final
overhyped, personally.
It was severely overhyped at the time. The reason being was because it was Elder Scrolls, but it was like a new take on their storyline.
It was following Oblivion.
It was following Oblivion, true, but it had its own storyline. It had a whole new area to discover, kind of like how they did with Morrowind, and then Skyrim actually opened the door for them to do their online thing. and then you had all the mods for it. It stayed over hype even after its release for like I think like another 3 or 4 years. There were still people playing it.
They're still creating, or for Skyrim,
yeah.
they're still modding the shit out of that game right now.
Yes. That is really
What's up,
the reason why
Danny?
it's overhyped, is because of the possibilities you have with that game.
It's been so overdone by people. It's why people are so over the moon about it.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, I got your tickets here. Because it is a tie, by virtue of the tiebreaker goes to Hades. I will give Arlen the credit of being a list that's outside of her wheelhouse. The fact that she tied with Hades on numbers, I am going to get her 4 tickets for that. I am getting Hades his total 10 as the winner normally gets. So, with that being said, that's all I got for top 10s. It's 2 in the morning. I think it's about time we wrap this up, at least on my stream.
And I'm gonna
Fair enough.
blow up Billboard headquarters. Who's with me?
Sure. Fuck
You
it.
know
We
what?
ball.
Fuck that hot top 100 list, man.
Fuck that.
Just saying. Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised they considered that Nickelback song pop rock.
Top 5. Yeah, and a top 5 position, no less.
Yeah, because I mean, Nickelback is what
Right?
I would typically consider still post grunge, despite their mass market appeal.
So with Nickelback,
Ow.
you have to take in, like they flirt the line between pop rock, and grunge. They flirt
That's post
between those
grunge, not
lines.
actual grunge.
Well,
There's a difference.
whatever. Post
And the
But,
fact
whatever.
they have
but
a
you got to
3 door
Let's
remember,
do it,
sound
shut up.
bands
no
can
Williams.
release songs outside of the genre that they technically represent.
Oh yeah, they can.
Which is why several people who are on that top 100 even are not known as, by any stretch, as pop artists. But because they had one decent song where they collaborated probably with somebody, they are now forever immortalized in the top 100, despite the fact that they aren't known as a pop star by any stretch. That's Billboard.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that's probably spot on. But yes,
Knuckin'
so
butts.
for what it's worth, Mace, it's a good thing you're here, and just so that way I can touch base for next week, because next week I am traveling. I will be out of state. So with that being said, I'm not saying anyone has to stream this live. But here in the Discord specifically, can someone host trivia next week to keep it consistent so we can keep it going?
I got you.
I know Canny and I have already talked about this. She's got it. Mace, I'm looking over at you because I only know that you two are the only two I know that have Jackbox downloaded.
That's a lie.
That I said that I know. I didn't say that
You
anyone
know
else.
me.
I didn't know that you had Jackbox games downloaded.
Yeah,
I
I have
didn't
3
know
and 4.
you did. Okay.
I think I've mentioned this previously.
It's also 2 in the morning and my memory is
Yep.
going.
Yes, it is 2 in
But,
the morning. I'm hopping
And
out.
I can
Good night.
also
Yeah.
just play into the same bit that you've called me enough times over, and I'm old, so I don't remember.
Ha ha.
He admitted it.
Damn.
You see, I'm turning into the curve on it at this point. What are you gonna do? Tell me I'm wrong?
You are wrong.
No.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll Curie, old, yeah, the old set.
It's okay.
I am
Kurt.
not. I won't lie. I did pre-order the naughty set, and I
Nice.
have the pre-order in. So when it does release, I'm getting that. We're not doing it live, but pretty sure with what they're going to put in that game is essentially paramount to Cards Against
Literally.
Humanity at its darkest level, where it would dox you in one round.
Yep.
But just for next week, we will still be doing. If one of you are live, that would be awesome. It would be great to still be able to just keep it rolling. But if not, that's fine. My biggest thing is I just want you guys to, assuming you guys are still wanting to do it, it's the middle of the summer, so if you guys want a week off, I'm not going to tell you that you have to. But if you guys are still wanting to play and do something fun, I want you guys to have a chance to. I will likely be in the call. I just don't have my computer because I'll probably be on the road. So I might
On the
play.
road
I
again.
just won't be. I won't be able to play with anything but my phone. So.
That's fair.
But yeah. So, other than that, I will not be live for probably the better part of the next week. I will say big shouts. Go check out our other affiliated streamers that we work with and our mods who are streamers. That being
No, I'm
Hades,
not.
that being Mace, being Arlen, being Canny. Go check them out. Go follow them. I would say mods, go ahead and plug yourself all you want. This is your opportunity to go for the shameless plug. I will not stop you. That being said,
That would require me to type.
Hades is not. You know what I'm gonna do with yours, Arlen? I'm gonna do this.
Fucking, I knew that you would do that. Because potato.
Because potato, and that shirt is legit.
Thank you, Hades. Appreciate you.
And I am putting up that puzzled one. I cleaned it up, and I am putting that one up, by the way.
You
so-
cleaned it up, or you think you cleaned it up?
I did clean it up. And if you want me to get your approval, I will send you a copy. I appreciate
I
that.
just want to look at it.
I appreciate that you actually care enough to want to make sure it doesn't look weird or imperfect.
Something's out of place.
If one
I will
pixel is
scream.
the wrong color.
Damn it, Kip. Look what you did.
Yeah, that was the thing in the mod chat when I threw that out there. I was like,
I didn't want to be mean.
I did
But
make
I'm
it
gonna be
within
mean.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I did get a haircut. Yeah, it's at that time of the year. The beard is likely going to get a trim at some point in the near future. There's a good chance next time you see me, it'll probably be trimmed a little bit. Because I was going to shave it off, but now I'm not shaving it off because we're going to do the makeover with my daughters instead of the beard thing. Because the ones that I did find that were willing to do it, I'm not paying $300 to dye my beard. I love you guys, but I don't love you all that much. I'm not willing to literally go
No,
into
that's
debt.
so valid.
If I would have known it was going to be 300, I would have put that thing way the fuck up there as one of the options. No, because sick, they'll tell you no. They love Dad with his beard because they don't recognize him as anything different. For anyone else who know me in real life, like before I had kids, I was clean shaven. Red-Eyed Witch saw me once clean shaven, and she like flat out screamed at me in stream. Don't ever do that fucking again. You are not able to pull off clean shaven anymore. You're a dad. Keep the facial hair. So for the most part, I've maintained my facial hair since. So I'm going to keep the beard. It's just not going to be as long because I don't know if any of you noticed, it's hot as balls outside, so I don't like having a lot of facial hair. What is the longest I've ever had it? It was actually maybe about an inch or so longer than this. There are a few streams out there from about a year or so ago. Mace might even remember where I had it, and it was like, I had it stretched down. It was like mid-chest, like it was bordering on ZZ Top levels when I straightened it. So
nice.
It was pretty wild. But I didn't like it when it got to that point because my beard hair naturally curls. And it's not just that it's curly, it's that it colics to a side. So when I'm straightening it, I am legitimately holding it in one direction the entire time to straighten the hair. And it is like, I'm sitting there burning my face trying to straighten my beard hair. So I don't like it when it gets that long. It becomes more maintenance. It's the same reason why I don't like my hair long anymore. It's just more maintenance.
Yep.
I understand I have the dad bod. I'm rounder these days, so I don't look good with hair in general. So I'd rather just shave it off. But I'm not gonna go clean shaven because, nah, it's not my look anymore. I'm an old man now. I have to look like an old man apparently, according to Red. So yeah, we'll trim the beard probably before next time you see me, but it'll probably still be there somewhat. But like I mentioned, Discord will have some updates over the next week. I'll probably still be working on it up until I leave. But either way, if you want to try out the music, both bot. We tried using it tonight. It didn't work, which sucks. Because that would be an excellent one to use as tips if we did a top 10 list. Is to play them and then have people guess. And that would be kind of fun, but it would have to work. So, yeah. Other than that,
I think there's plenty of like things like that on YouTube. Guess the songs, you know.
Oh yeah.
You could do that.
Could do something like
Might
that.
not be a top 10 thing, but
Their React videos.
I can get a list together.
Yeah, the React videos are actually fun to do if you guys ever wanted to do that.
Oh, what? Say it again. Sorry.
React videos.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Those are my wife and I really enjoy those.
Oh yeah.
We try those if you guys ever wanted to.
Be down for something new.
Cause like
Switch.
it's kind of like what we've been doing, like guess the top 10, but like they'll guess like they'll get played like 1 second of a song, or like the song gets played backwards and they gotta figure it out. And,
oh my god, played backwards would be crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it gives you a headache. But there's also challenges. Like there's some where like you can't sing or dance to the song, and it's always like a really super catchy song, you know. There's a lot of different ones that we could try.
I would fail immediately.
You'd think so? There's some of them where you're like, nah,
ones of
I'm
guess the
good.
song. Yeah.
You know,
I think that'd be fun.
Because I think,
Guess the song.
honestly, I think 90s, you would actually, 90s to 2000s, I think, based on the music you've been raised on, Arlen, I think you could actually hold your own against most of us who even lived through it. So, in fairness,
I was raised on it. I was raised
you were
on
raised on that shit. Like, I've heard it enough in your own stream, you playing music, that absolutely is my vibe. And I'm like, what is she doing playing shit that I listened to when I was a kid? What is this?
Like what? What have I played?
Contact with Essimo.
What comes to
He
mind?
was carrying out Essimo's support was vital.
Like,
if we
a lot of them
Tell
were
me, damn it.
even
Jeremy will be sent separately. I want to hear what he was thinking as his
a
commander.
lot of them were even like 90 songs that we mentioned tonight that I was just surprised that you played, because I like a lot of them were just either rock or pop music from the 90s, like that were back in the heyday of the pop era into the early 2000s. And for me, I was caught by surprise, especially when I first started watching your streams, because I was like, okay, she's definitely like way younger than me, and she's listening to music that literally from my childhood.
I've sent number
And
17.
I say I listen to everything.
Had some first thing.
Well, like
Listen
your
to
primary
While our
music you listen to
operation
is roughly
I
around
got
that same
impatient, so
genre.
I
You
took
do listen to
command
some
and
other
attacked.
music. You've mixed in some other
Because
stuff.
the soldiers
But that's
couldn't
primarily
receive
where
their
you
orders
hit your
in
vibe.
time.
And so that's why I was like, I
After
think
that,
90s,
to start,
2000s,
if you
you could
go,
hold your own.
this will allow for
We have to overextend
I mean, you
ourselves
did
a
name
little.
quite a few
We
there
have
that
no
were in the
choice.
top 100.
Based on the intel from the guide,
You
it's
were
clear
you were
Jeremy
hanging in there
has
fine with
some
the rest of
kind
us, despite the
plan in
fact that
mind.
I could imagine me and Canny were in this
Apparently,
and actually
Jeremy's
legit
voice
going
was
head to head.
captured
We
through
could
the
probably
Ironheart
name quite a
pulse.
few in the top
However,
100.
briefly that was
But
detected.
the top 10, I
This
think
is
we
what
all
was
can agree,
reported.
was mostly a crapshoot.
I knew
And
I was
so
right.
it
Yeah.
is what it is when you're trying to isolate that big of a list.
Superior
The
DNA.
billboard, no less. But
The quality of this kite was perfect. Though it would have been
Ugh.
good to secure
On that
the
note-
Anyway,
DNA
2 a.m.
in advance.
it's 2 a.m. It's
Oh,
2:17 a.m. We're gonna raid out.
Yep.
You heard it right.
And call it a night.
DNA,
Love
Kuiper.
y'all. Hope
I
y'all
have no
have
idea what he's
a
talking
great
about,
evening
but
if
I know
don't
this
catch you after I
operation
go
needs to
offline
resume
or
quickly.
off live.
The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's
But
voice is a way
peace
off.
to you all.
We've
I'm
got
gonna
a
dip
long
out.
road ahead of
I'll be
us.
back in a moment.
Yep.
Us, this operation, we're all slowly sinking into this swamp. Not happy about it. Be prepared for unexpected combat situations. I leave the mission in your capable hands.
I love when you ask your team to play somewhere with you and they don't even play it with you.
Yeah, welcome to Valorant.
Yeah.
Descendant. Enzo may have told you that Jeremy seems to be up to something.
And
That's a
Mason
rip,
gets to
though.
read.
The Ironheart pulses have stopped, which means he must have put it back inside the quantum storage box used by the Descendants. We cannot allow Jeremy to take the Ironheart again. That
Why
much
my
is
water
certain.
bottle do that?
Looks Looks like we have no
What
other
about-
choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate.
See you later.
Nice fucking idiots. Fucking Reina.
I hate her.
Yeah,
Hey,
this little.
guys. I'm gonna hop out
I don't
myself.
know.
Night, Hades.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
A powerful enemy has appeared. You should focus on the battle for now. I'll deliver the info about Jeremy to HQ. If they have any new intel, they'll send it to us. Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, we'll need to secure genetic samples for comparison. I really hope this has nothing to do with that old Colossus corpse. Go and collect Vulgus samples and place them in the supply box.
Yo, welcome in, Kip. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. 12 souls. Hell yeah. I would ask how it streamed, but I was a part of it, so. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for bringing your people over. I'll try to take care of them as best I can. Welcome in, raiders. My name's Hades. I'm Lord of the Underworld I call Purgatory. We were hanging out with Dark Gips earlier, playing some trivia, having a blast. Hope you guys enjoy the content from over there. We like to mainly focus on the FPS games over here in this channel. All the booty brims. Give me all the booty brims. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Right now we're playing some First Ascendant. It's a very fast-paced game. So I would definitely recommend if you suffer from motion sickness or anything. If it gets too fast, let me know. I can try to slow it down a little bit. I try to have the motion blur turned off, but sometimes it just screen tears a bitch. I'm wrapping and rolling, my friend. No worries, Skip. Appreciate you. I'm not gonna be on much longer myself. I just wanted to get a few missions in before bed.
job. I'll send the Vulgus DNA to be analyzed in Albion.
You haven't already followed Dirk Kips, so go ahead and do so.
This is the enemy's Kuiper storage. Jeremy mentioned
Definitely
Kuiper
is a
as
good guy
well.
to go hang out with and be a part of his channel.
Charge! No chance!
You need to destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper. We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
Shields are down. They need to be recharged. I'll stop them.
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper. This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. Join me at the outpost for a moment. There's a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. Now, I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight. This operation must succeed. Regarding Jeremy's defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the Vulgus DNA and the Kuiper,
I think we need to understand Jeremy's motives first, so that we can be 2 steps ahead of him. First off, from the Vulgus DNA collected here, we identified malignant cells, those which have been exposed to void energy. Well, we'd call them malignant cells, but for the Vulgus, they're more of a genetic enhancement. They give them higher bone density and muscle growth. And we've detected high levels of void energy in the Vulgus Kuiper you discovered. To humans, this affected Kuiper is highly contaminated material which cannot be processed and used for any products. But for the Vulgus, it is enhanced Kuiper. Can you see the connection? Both the cells and the Kuiper have been altered as the result of exposure to the void, and both are needed to create enhanced Vulgus. I'm not sure why Jeremy needs them, but I do know where we can find them. The Abandoned Zone. Throughout Ingris's history, it's been identified as the first area to be connected to the Void Dimension, and the worst source of contamination is located in Echo Swamp. That's where we need to go. We can either overtake Jeremy, or at least find traces of him. Huh? Hold on. That's the emergency comm signal.
Is anybody there? This is Essimo. We can't move. We're surrounded by enemy forces.
Essimo, what's your location?
I'm at the abandoned area. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility. But at this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending...
Let's go.
This operation must succeed. Essimo! Ah, damn! Actually, I'll search.
I am definitely detecting a very minute presence of RK in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to 2 possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's RK, or the RK of Essimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity.
Descendant, this is number 17. SMO may be being held inside this facility. I'm going in. I won't be long. Hold the attention of the Order's forces for me.
Loading.
There's movement in the pattern of the enemy forces. They may be waiting for reinforcements.
Z, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Just type an exclamation point lurk. Thank you for Dilly Sorry. Appreciate you. Me sleepy? Not yet.
Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
You're next.
No.
You're next.
It is highly likely that a bogus commander will appear. If you see one, eliminate them immediately. Enemy target identified, but it doesn't seem to be a commander level unit. Take them out anyway.
Yeah, draw line.
Inter-facility survey complete. No signs of SMO or any conflict. I'll need to search a different zone.
I've activated an eco-scan surveyor. If something happened here, the drones should pick it up. Ideally, we'll find some info on Jeremy, but we can hope to at least get some idea of SMO's whereabouts. I need you to retrieve some of the drones and return them.
Well, Frag, welcome in, buddy. Ah, come on. We're just playing some First Ascendant with some good music, man. What you doing? No! No! Bow, bow, down, ba down. Son of a bitch. He's gonna collect them all. Just got home? Nice, nice. Shit. Ah! Can I have lunch in the stream? Hell yeah. Alright, cool. He got him.
Analysis complete. Based on the data collected, we've identified the unique chemical substance that SMO gives off. We've also found traces of Jeremy's arcade. If we follow SMO's traces, we should be able to find Jeremy as well. It's not that far.
The arcade is fading. We must move quickly.
Survey of the facility is almost complete. Hold on just a little longer.
Loading.
I've already done. Oh. Right, done that one. Hey, Frank Green chip. It's gotta be a Indian thing. I don't. Fried green chilies.
Back away. Shit. Hypercube activated.
Oh, I'm out of ammo? That's Taco.
irregular vibrations nearby. The
Somebody
Vulgus are
didn't do
forming
it.
in that
Sounds like it,
direction.
man. I'm sorry. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go.
Is anyone there?
Our comm status suggests that the enemy has a wavelength jammer. If we destroy it, we'll be able to find SMO. I still can't locate SMO. There must be something else jamming the signal. Keep your eyes peeled.
Just punched him in his ass.
Watch out, above you. That's a Vulgus command relay. It's a weapon that tracks RK and can be used to attack it.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things. Once the units finish charging, they'll become stronger. I know it's tough, but we need to destroy it before that happens.
Understood. They'll knock out the weapons. There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces. We need to eliminate them to stop the defense units from charging. Another enemy squad is inbound. As SMO mentioned, if they finish charging, we're all done for.
Guys ready. Loading.
The enemy keep replenishing their forces. We have to stop them from charging. Target the leader.
Thanks. Finally saved. I'm no use to you in this state. I'll join you later on.
SMO, you're safe.
Thanks to you. Did you see Jeremy and his henchmen on your way here? I'm not sure they know what they're after or what their next move is. I'll brief everyone. Gather round.
Alright, we're gonna stop it there. I appreciate everybody came out for chat for stream tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the games with Kip and everybody. We will not be back until Friday night. Just because of work duties, unfortunately, are gonna keep me away from streaming until then. I do apologize. Well, Friday night. I think I said Thursday. Friday night. I'm sorry. I do apologize that streams have been starting a little late. Such is life, you know. But like I said, we should be back Friday night for probably some Overwatch. I haven't played that yet. I will play the new collab and charge people as Optimus Ryan. So we're gonna find somebody to raid real quick. Give me a second here. You know what? Microsoft is live again. We raided him last night. Well, let's go raid him again. Playing some Valorant, so pretty sure you guys enjoy that. So alrighty, if you are a follower of the channel, you would copy and paste the first raid message you see there. If you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you very much. You want to copy and paste the second raid message you see there. Like I said, I do hope to see everybody Friday night for more shenanigans. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and yeah, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.